Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is. It's Throwback Thursday! And because it is Throwback Thursday, what I like to do is dig deep into the crates and go back to the days of yesteryear and present you guys with some classic hits. So, this next one that I'm doing is from 1983 as well, and it is Kajagoogoo's Too Shy. Now, if you like the videos that I am doing and you want to continue with this as well as see some of the others, please don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 15 videos each and every week, and I have this big push to try to get my 1,000 subs by New Year's. So when this song came out, you couldn't escape it. It was a phenomenon. Now this song made it to #1 in the UK, made it to #5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US, but it did hit #1 in Belgium, Ireland, Japan, as well. So the weird fact about this song was that shortly after it was released and they were doing all these performances everywhere, the band didn't like the fact that, because they had brought in Lamal. The band had already been there, and they brought in Lamal, the lead singer, to help out. But once they did the song Too Shy, they were getting more interest from teeny boppers, teens, young, they wanted an older fan base, because what's the use of getting into rock and roll if it ain't for the chicks? And you can't do anything with the chicks if they're 12 and 13 years old, unless you're Elvis Presley or Jerry Lee Lewis. I'll just leave it right there. But, so they got rid of Lamal because he was attracting too young of a fan base. And from my perspective, they might have had a couple of songs after that they used the bass guitar player that you'll see in this video, the guy with the white hair and the little kind of braids with the beads on his hair here. He became the lead singer, and I did kind of like them, because it looked like they were trying, and their sound was totally different when they get rid of Lamal. But it wasn't, they weren't winning any points with anybody. It's like you got your biggest hit and you get rid of the singer of your biggest hit without telling them. So yeah, I thought that was kind of brutal. So with that knowledge going into this song, let's just go ahead, and if you've never heard this song before, I think you'll like it. If you have heard this song, I'd like to know, what were you doing, or where were you when this song came out? So without any further ado, here is Kajagoogoo and Too Shy.
And here we go.
hush, I do I to shine, shine. Hush, hush, I do I to shine, shine. Hush, hush.
Okay, so that was Kajagoogoo Too Shy, and that was from Top of the Pops. And the weird thing is I remember that exact video, or I remember that exact performance, because we watched Top of the Pops religiously. We actually used to tape it, and unfortunately, because this was back in the early 80s, and now here I am 52 years old, you had to have a special VCR when you lived in the UK, and you would have to still have that VCR in the United States. And so if you just bought an American VCR that couldn't play international, you had videotapes that were no good to anybody. And so all that stuff went with my stepfather. He got all those, even though I was the one that was taping Top of the Pops, and stayed up and taped Michael Jackson's Thriller when it first came out, and all these things. And at one point in time, when I left home, I was taking all these tapes, and when I realized that there was nothing I could do and I just couldn't take the VCR, because VCRs were expensive back in the day, that I knew my stepfather wasn't going to let me take the VCR. I was just ass up. There was nothing I could do. So you would think some of these memories are gone, but as long as Top of the Pops is putting these videos on YouTube, or people are finding them, and with this one, somebody actually went to a little bit of work, because normally at the part where it cut off from the Top of the Pops performance, you would hear the clapping of everybody, and then the video would end kind of shortly. But they actually found another live performance, or at least where they were on stage live, not necessarily the track was live, of them performing the song, and they spliced it right there where the Top of the Pops would have faded out to, so I thought that was cool, and knowing that. There was a TV show, a VH1, I guess it was, TV show, that was, it could be by now maybe a decade ago, where they tried to get certain bands that broke up back together again. And I did watch the one with Kajagoogoo, and it was when you're seeing these kind of things, they're very, very tense, because are they or aren't they? Because there are times where they, one guy's like, I'm just not gonna do it, nope, 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 nope. And they actually got everybody back together to do a one-time only concert, and it wasn't a concert like in an arena or something like that. It was actually like at a bar, a bar with maybe a capacity of about 100, to go there and see them do this one-time performance. And hopefully what they, think is that, if they could get together to practice and do this performance at this one particular time, maybe that'll get them back together and they can mend some old wounds, and maybe they can go out, on tour and, start making albums again with everybody. I don't know if Kajagoogoo went on, but they did get everybody back together. A lot of them apologized because they fired Lamal without Lamal being there. He's the lead singer, and so Lamal was the one holdout. They were like, I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. And when they approached him, he was like, sure, I'll do it. And he did it. So that's it for this particular video. If you're still here, I thank you for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. I'm still on my press to get to 1,000 by New Year's Day. And all I need from you guys is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.